Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
Y'all know what it is.
I wonder if guys ever look at a woman.
Hold on. Y'all know what it is, right? Y'all know I gotta come to the ring.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance. Standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I give you, boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. And the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should
Let's
start
go.
a foundation. They be make a wish in me. I got these hoes in the fringe. They can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to.
All right. Let's get into it, man. Chat 333 if y'all hear me clear. Chat 333 if y'all hear me clear, man. We got a great live show today. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Correct Me If I'm Wrong podcast in here early. Shout out to JD in here early, man. I know we got some more sliding through. Y'all know I'm late. He said, course for the hey, let's get to these comments, man. Y'all was in here early before me. He said, where you at, class? I'm here now, dog. I'm here now, dog. 333 from JD. What's going on? 333 from Correct Me If I'm Wrong podcast. What's going on? Yeah. What he talking about? He said, definitely taking a nap. Hey, listen, man, don't worry about that, man. The physical therapy getting more and more intense. I said, let's go, man. Yes. And then he said, course for the girls' head. Oh, you got jokes. Okay. Wait till I drop that link. You getting cooked today. Yeah. He said, curls for the girls. Come on, man. I had to take the braids out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like my shit down. I like feeling like Moses or something. You know what I mean? I like my shit down, but the crinkles and whatnot, we'll see what that's doing. I normally don't get style, so I don't get to do the crinkle look often because I'm normally not taking down a style. I'll be real roster with my braids. I probably get 3 retwists a year for real. You know what I'm saying? But yo, before we do anything, man, anybody coming in, watching this on the rewatch or watching it right now, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn on your notifications, man, because I'm one of the hardest working men on YouTube. We walking everything down. Yes, sir. Subs going up every day. Shout out to all the new subscribers. We appreciate you. Yes, Lord, let me put that banner on so y'all know how to support. Let me turn that up so we know how to support. That's all down low, man. If y'all want to go get that merch, go to www.theclassiccodes.com. Get that merch. If y'all just want to shoot the Cash App, do that too. You know what I mean? If nothing else, do all the stuff that's free. Share the information. Subscribe to the channel, man, and just tap in with me. Yes, sir. So on the agenda today, y'all, I had to call an audible real quick. So we was going to do a co-host for the day with Sienna, but we're going to bring her back on a different day. And we got another show put together. I'm going to save the show I was going to do with her, and we still going to do that for y'all. You know what I mean? So for everybody who saw that notification, we still putting that together. Don't even trip. But I got a different show put together for y'all today. We doing sports. We doing the code language conversation. We doing the live reaction video, and then we also doing a question of the day, right? So let's get into it, man. Y'all ready? So going into, we gonna start off with the hell, y'all in here in the chat, man. Let's start off with the question of the day. Yo, correct me if I'm Mr. McBride. You want to come up? You want me to drop the link? You want to come up before I get into the show? You want to run the show? You want to run through the show with me today? It's on you, dog. You let me know. Bro said, this ninja podding like he trying to make the league. Keep going. Yeah. You see? Yeah, I'm really, hey, listen. He said, drop it. Oh, the link coming then. It's nothing. We got to, okay. We went from a guest to a guest. Let's do it like that then. Here it come, bro. Say less. He said, you podding like you trying to go to the league. Yeah, bro, we here, bro. What I learned about this game is because it's a lot of people jumping into content creation. And the great thing about content creation is it's not all the same, right? It's not the same as when everybody was trying to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different nooks and niches and things that you can do in the content creation space. It almost puts you in a situation where there is, in some capacity, room for everybody. But inside of your niche, you gotta compete for sure. I think I'm carving out my own little thing though. I really don't see my channel being just like anybody else's channel for real. If you go to the Classic Codes and dig through the catalog, you will see it's some of everything in there. You know what I mean? Versus like other people's channels where it's just a lot of something and a little bit of something else. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. I like that comment. Bro said you podcasting like you trying to go to the league. Man, listen, and gonna shoot it from 3. Gonna shoot it from 3. You know, when I got to college and played basketball, I averaged -2 assists. We ain't passing nothing. Ha! Shooter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna wait for bro to come backstage before we start the show, man. Y'all talk to me in the chat. JD, you still in the chat? I wonder if Joe Jet sliding through. I wonder if Deacon sliding through today, man. We got a hell of a show. While he get ready, man, let me get situated with that question of the day for y'all. It's gonna be a doozy. I feel good today. I hope y'all feel the same way. Hold on. What's that question of the day I had? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I'm glad Mr. McBride joined us for this one. It actually make a lot of sense. We ain't gonna delay nothing though. I'm gonna start answering the question before he come up if he need a second. You know, Mr. McBride is like he not even light skinned, but at heart, you feel me? At heart, the brother's light skinned, so he might need 15 minutes. Even though I was late, you would think this dude was super presentable by now. Yes, sir. All right, so we got the question of the day, y'all. Here it go right here for you. The mystery is over. How do men really feel about being approached? Oh, we got JD. He said 333. What's going on? Even vibes over here. Yeah, we turned up. So the question of the day is, how do men really feel about being approached? Let's talk about that, man. We're going to have to unpack it. While we wait on Mr. McBride, though, I got to hear the rest of this verse. What's happening? Hold on.
Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles, I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours, I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I'll put in that time, put in work, I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine, mama mentality, shout out to Bean. Coach like society T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bag work, 5 punch combinations, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies. That was
brave. Woo! Hey, listen. You hear me? Hey, chat. I can say, because I know who in the chat right now. I could say, hey, chat. They don't even know I'm a elite level rapper. They don't. They see me out here. They on here because of my content. They like my point of view. They like to disagree with me. They don't even know. I'm God level with it too. I be chilling too. I just play a little bit of my stuff, cut it off. We just chilling, man. I don't even need no attention. Don't trip. Go buy a t-shirt, man. Theclassiccodes.com. Don't even worry about the music. That's who we are. That's not what we do. Where you at, Mr. McBride? You slowing up the show, man. How do men really feel about being approached? I could say this. I've been approached a few times. In my adulthood. The first time a female ever like really jayed down on me though, like slid, I wasn't even grown. This was in 6th grade. I remember a female that I never really even talked to for real. Like I kind of, you know, you little kids and stuff like that, you kind of click up. This was the first time I ever got approached by a female. It's story time real quick. Man, I was going to my locker one day. This a chick I barely even talked to at all. Man, she walk up on me, slide me a note. I don't even think I knew her name. If I'm not mistaken, I know her name now. I'll never forget it. But I don't even think I knew her name at this time. And she just slid me a note and walked off. I looked at the note, looked at her walk off, looked at the note, looked at her walk off. I'm like, what's to this? Okay. So I open up the note. It say her name, it say hi, it say some slicks. Man, I probably still got that note. I got a box of notes from back in the day. Do anybody else got a box of notes from the back in the day? We used to pass notes in school. Yeah, he liked me. I still kept some of my notes. Yeah. So the note said something like, I see you all the time and I really like you or something like that. Then she asked me, like, I wanted to know if you want to be my boyfriend. That's what she asked me in the note. Gee, I never even talked to this chick. This is 6th grade though. Then he backstage. Let's get to it. Yes, sir. Yeah. You gotta turn that down. You gotta turn the backdrop.
Hold on. Let me mute.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, man, y'all welcome Mr. McBride to the show, man. One half of the Correct Me If I'm Wrong podcast, man. What's going on, brother?
I was about to come right on, but then your ass had to say so. I was like, you know what? I am what I am.
You light skin.
It is what it is.
Bro need 30 minutes.
Hey, I'm trying to tell somebody, man. Presentation matters. They told me that when I was young, and shit stuck.
But look, when was the I was just telling a story about the first time I ever got approached by a female. It was in 6th grade. Shorty slid me a note, asked me to go with her. You know what I mean? And then look, at that age, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm always honest with y'all. At that age, I didn't know how to reject the female. I barely knew how to get one, let alone reject one. I had girlfriends in school. That's why I wasn't. That's why I didn't run these streets like y'all brothers, man. I don't have the horror stories, man, or the horror stories. Let y'all guess. I don't have those stories, bro, because I had
you're a nice guy.
Nah, it wasn't nice. I just liked having a girlfriend. G. Listen, y'all. Some of y'all love hunting. I don't love hunting. I want to go have a successful hunt and go sit down and eat. Y'all want to go hunt every day. I want to kill a bison and not have to hunt for a month. Y'all want to hunt.
That wasn't what it was.
Y'all want to go fishing. Y'all want to go fishing every day.
Hey, I'm gonna speak for myself. I can't speak for the other brothers that you talking about. Can't speak for them. They was probably hunting for the reason you talking about. But me, I was hunting because I was actually looking for something, and I just kept having to throw shit back. What you want me to do about that?
What do you mean? You didn't say you never. I'm not even gonna drag you through that again today. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna just let you live, dog.
You try to get on my ass because I was joking. It's cool.
Hold on, let me finish my story. Then I need to hear yours. So Shorty, she give me the note asking to be my lady, right, or asking me to be her man. So I didn't know how to reject her. So I said, yeah, but here go the problem. 6th grade. This was like one of the better years for my Pop Warner football team. So we was getting ready to go to nationals, right? I'm him at school. Wearing my jersey on Fridays. It was up there. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, right? Reminisce with me. I'm him at school. Here go the issue. I don't know how to reject her. And respectfully, she was stopped. I'm talking about bogus. She was hit. So but I didn't know how to reject her. So I said, yeah. So here go the problem. When I said, yeah, she told everybody. Man, that was the hardest day of lunch I ever had in my whole school career. Mom, you go with her? Gee, we heard. Oh, listen, having the jersey on, none of that mattered, bro. I was barbecue chicken at the. It was so bad, it wasn't no fighting back. When you got 3 or 4 people roasting you at the same time, it wasn't even it wasn't no fighting back, bro.
You can always fight back. You gotta kill the joke.
Listen, bro.
You gotta kill the landing spot.
No, man, I got bullied that day.
I learned how to kill the landing spot early, man.
Oh my God. Listen,
give a nigga a straight face like, word. Hold on, I got shit going off and shit in the background. My fault.
This guy is very unprofessional, everybody. This guy's very, but listen.
What you want me to do? Hey, look. I got in this shit to be me, not to be a polished version.
Yeah.
I got in this shit to be who the fuck I am.
Yeah, that's your problem now.
Yeah.
You out here being yourself and shit. What's wrong with
you?
aware.
I'm aware. That was the problem with the hoes too. I'm aware.
Oh man, here we go, y'all. Hey, listen, for my subscribers, who are not privy to who this guy is, because y'all don't follow me on Instagram, y'all will learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Yeah, y'all definitely gonna learn today exactly what y'all dealing with. This guy right here,
natural born crash dummy, and he go crash out.
Yeah, so that's what we're dealing with here, ladies and gentlemen. So, man, tell us, man, what was your when was the first time a female approached you, like really jay down on you, and how did it make you feel?
The first time a female approached me, I was 18. A female that you wanted to approach you, or just a female?
No, just I'm talking about a real shot attempt. Like, she not putting herself in your proximity. She know, hey, I like you, and you know, even though you have never said nothing to her about liking her.
I mean,
okay. Now, as a man,
as I'm like 18,
I was probably like 21, because I was at a bar when it happened. I was in Atlanta. Female jay down on me, and the whole thing was she was bad. Coming from Chicago, where the rudest women in the whole country are, you know what I'm saying? I had
New York still
no sir. I have had nothing but positive experiences with New York women. God bless New York.
That's because they nice to niggas that's not from New York, from what I hear. That's what that's the New York niggas told me. Hey, it's because you're not from New York.
You think I'm a nice guy, and New York women do not respect nice guys, and I have had nothing but respect from New York women. I love.
Okay, hold on. Let me clarify the nice guy shit, because there's a caveat to this shit.
Okay,
you are a nice guy in sheep's clothing.
What?
You know the saying, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. You are a nice guy in sheep's clothing.
Isn't a nice guy just a sheep? He's just a sheep. He doesn't have to wear clothing. He's the sheep. Right?
But does that make sense to what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
Think about it. You know I'm gonna give you a triple.
I'm listening.
You're not really a nice guy. You want to be, so you project that.
I want to be a nice guy.
You want to be a nice guy.
To who?
To the women that you are in current communication with.
I want to be nice to them. Do nice guys win? Why would I want to be perceived nice by a woman that I'm talking to or dealing with? Why would I want to be perceived that way if those guys don't get the results?
I think you want life to go smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have a very low patience for a combative woman. And if you're like me, who's not a nice guy at all, who has just learned that I am what I am, and any woman who's going to deal with me is just going to have to deal with that. Yeah. But it also causes other things to happen. A lot of the times, that's where the pushback and stuff comes with for women, because of the blunt assholes that we truly are. We can't really be around them. You have to put roses on that shit. You got to make that shit sound good. Or you can be like me, who just won't do no better. And you can be in arguments all the time for no fucking reason.
You got time. I don't have. Here's the thing. I make time. Because every once in a while, it's just like with animals, man. When you see the female lion, or even the cub, when the male lion is at rest and at ease, and he's kind of just surveying the premises, but he's at a rested position, and the cub keep picking with him, or the female keep picking with him, he might let it go on for 15 minutes, and then he'll make a little time and pin her down and just let it be known, like, hey, when I say stop playing, it's time to stop playing. You know what I'm saying? And with humans, we're not going to do it physically in that capacity, but with words, you do that, right? Like, you make time every once in a while, but you seem like you make time a lot more often than I would. Me personally, I'm not arguing with no female. Females have a lot more endurance for arguing than men naturally. I feel that's just my opinion because they're more emotional than us. So they're gonna have. I'm running out of gas. I'm fading in the late rounds. When she want to keep repeating herself, you got it. You know what? Whether you right or wrong, you right now. I just want you to be quiet at this point. That's me.
As you know, I beat a dead horse. I don't care.
See, that's what I'm saying. You got time. I don't have time. I don't have time.
And I'm going to be right.
JD said, I don't know because you catch more flies with honey. Why you want to be a nice guy? That's you just contradicted yourself.
I think he was trying to say, why wouldn't you want to be a nice guy?
Oh, why wouldn't you want to? Because you don't catch more flies with honey. Nice guys finish last.
No, the issue is you're correct that nice guys do finish last. They like assholes like what we are naturally. The problem is when you are that every day is different when you're just dating. You don't see them every day. You're not around them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
When you actually live together with someone, that's when it's like, oh shit, I love this motherfucker, but damn, like I ain't. It's like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I can't let the slightest thing that feels like what you're talking about, like a woman being combative, even though she may not necessarily be or trying to be, or she just may be in a mood or something, like you know how women are. But I feel like if I let that one go, they're gonna keep going. So I got time for everyone.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
think about it.
Listen, pick with me too long, and you'll find out how hard it is to replace me. It's gonna be over with. You know, I believe in saying it. I believe in saying it once. I believe in saying it. I believe in saying it. Hey, listen, bro. I'll tell a woman just like this, I'm done playing. And if she flick my little ear trying to be playful one more time after I say I'm done playing, respectfully, I just get up and take myself into a different space.
You know what I mean? You don't have the ties of marriage and children. So it's easy for you to say that.
Listen, you can get on in a marriage. You can get you don't gotta go cheat. It's just listen, I could be done if we together forever, right? I could shorty. If I'm dealing with a female and we together forever, we married on paper, we locked in, and we both don't believe in divorce. I could spare 3 months not dealing with you. Stay on that side of the house. I'll circle back. But I ain't fucking with you for a little while. I ain't gonna
that's marriage. Shit like that. That's what I keep trying to explain to the women when we have these conversations. That happens. And because she is the mature woman that she is, she understands that happens. We both do. There are days it's like, man, I don't like your ass. Like that shit you did yesterday that I said something about, but I really didn't say everything I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna let it go today because I don't want to beat the dead horse today.
Yeah.
But now you see that I'm kind of like nonchalant, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the opposite of that. If I'm not gonna be able to say something about what I really want to say because I'm trying to spare the bullshit and your feelings, well then that has to come out some way because of who I am. And if it's not gonna come out that way, then I'm just not gonna say nothing about nothing because it's gonna come out in another way, in another form. Then we're gonna end up in an argument about something else.
Okay. I wanna circle back to the question of the day, but I have a follow-up question on that. I kind of just don't want to go too far on a tangent because it's gonna be bad for the clips. But in regards to that, how do you feel about being approached, or when you were single and available, or even now, you still gonna get approached? Whether women can't, some women do and don't care about the wedding ring or the wedding band. Some men don't wear them, all type of stuff. So how do you, as a guy, how do you feel about being approached? I'll get my POV after you.
As an adult male now, it's different because women aren't as aggressive as they were when I guess we were younger. We were between 18 and I guess 25.
Mm-hmm.
Like then it was flat out like, come here, shit like that. Now it's little signs and hints and shit as they get older. I guess they care about the image. I don't know, or maybe they just see that I'm married because they can see the ring.
So how do you? But how do you? Is that attractive?
I act like I don't know the signs. I play dumb.
But not how do you handle it? How do you feel about it? Is it attractive to you? Does it
Mm,
make you do it give you an ego boost? Like do it give you that nigga still got it? Like do it like how do you make you
It
feel?
used to, it used to, not anymore.
So now you just numb to it. It's just nothingness.
I'm numb to it. I mean, I'm almost 36. Shit been happening for a long
Oh,
time. I'm numb to it.
okay, ladies and gentlemen, and this is why we can pod because we're not the same, right? So there's no echo chamber here. I'm emotionally intelligent, and I can tell y'all how I feel. When women approach me, first thing I feel is flattered, right? It does make me feel flattered, whether I'm attracted to her or not. It's flattering, and I'll say the second thing I feel is good, right? A little dopamine hit definitely gonna kick in. You know, some
Yeah.
warm, soft, feminine energy. A woman telling me, you know, I think you handsome, or oh, you smell so good, or whatever the situation is that she's telling me. I'm gonna get a little dopamine hit. I'm gonna feel good, you know. And then the you know, what's something else I may feel flattered. I feel good, and then I may feel a little bit uncomfortable, right? Because if she is like busted and she's not just passing a compliment, but she really trying to shoot a shot, right? Because the question is about being approached. So if she trying to J down, then I get uncomfortable because it always makes me uncomfortable rejecting women. I can do it, but it's just like there's no clean way to really do it. You can do it. It's just
Yes,
one of those
sir.
things. Not really.
And
In person,
at our age, are women still flat out like coming at you, coming on to you, or are they just giving you like hints and signs that
no,
they are
I
interested?
didn't got flat out J down on.
Well, you ain't got a ring on you.
All the way J down on.
I got a ring on my finger, so they gotta worry about how they look coming at a married man.
He
So
said,
they give signs.
we got a comment, info purposes only. If I seen a woman attracted to my man hitting on him, it will kind of turn me on a little bit. Like,
Oh, that's a woman.
like, yeah, I know my man is that ninja. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's what my wife say. Like
333. Thank you.
she be acting like she want to fight and shit. Like
Yeah.
to me, she don't do it. Like
And
she don't say nothing to the hoes, but
right.
that girl, she just looked you up and down and
Yeah.
just smirked at me. Like
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute when they play like they like, you know what I'm saying? They're cute,
I
right?
was like, oh, word, she did.
You cool ass.
I don't see shit.
Yeah. I feel that.
I don't see
Hey,
shit.
are you streaming from your phone?
Yeah.
Can you landscape?
Let me see.
All right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And James angle, yep. Yeah, show the backdrop, show the plaques and all that, man.
Hell nah. I should learn too much shit anyway. This shit ain't gonna stay up. Hold on.
Okay. Info purposes only said, actually, I might play like I don't know him. We may do a little role play right there and then there. Quit playing. What's the role? Hey, tell me more. What's the role? What's y'all what's the role play? What you gonna walk up and act like you interjecting or what's I like that. Hold on, who is this? That's what's up. Yeah. But I don't know, man. As far as that's the question of the day, as far as how do men really feel about being approached. I think all in all, it's flattering at minimum, you know. But when it's time to actually like do the rejecting and stuff like that, and I've tried all methods of rejection to see which one settle with my spirit, right? So I tried being just direct and rude and short. Like literally, this chick tried to holler at me at the gas station. This was like some years ago. I was doing some Lyft rides. So I stopped at the mobile by O'Hare. You know what I'm talking about? When you coming out of O'Hare. Right off when you so I'm right there, right? So I'm coming out and this chick walking in and she say, "Excuse me." I said, "Yeah, how you doing? Can I help you with something?" Because you know, people stop you at the gas station. Sometimes they be needing $5 for gas. Sometimes they need somebody to you never know, right? Yeah. So look, she say, "Excuse me."
I got it, but I don't want to feel like a dickhead not giving it to him when I can. But then I be looking like, why should I get this shit to you? What you gonna do with it? And I got a whole bunch of questions.
Bro, you're a mean guy, man. But listen, so
no, I get it. I've given it before, but not all the time. It's like you finna waste this shit. I can do more with it than you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I listen. That time I tried the abrupt approach, and I'll tell you why. Because at that time I was going through some shit. So I already wasn't like my spirits weren't high. I was in that mode like I'm just trying to, I'm pushing through my days. You feel me? I wasn't, yeah. And she caught me at the wrong time. She wasn't even bad looking, but she was just like, excuse me. And I was just like, yeah, what's up? Like, need something. And she was like, you were just so handsome. And I was like, oh, I appreciate you. And she was like, you got a lady? I was like, I'm good, shorty. I just walked up.
You rude. You're rude. Your ass rude.
But listen, I'll tell you this though. It felt better emotionally than I felt when I was a kid and didn't know how to tell that weak girl no. It felt better. It settled with my spirit way better than sitting through that lunch table that day when they was riding me for being official with. I'm talking about she was weak too, and I didn't know how to tell her no. So we went together for like 2 days, which is like what, a month in middle school. That's a month.
No, that ain't no month, nigga.
Listen, I didn't know how to reject her, and I didn't know how to break up with her. I broke up with her through a friend. I was like, hey, tell her this ain't working out.
That's rude too.
Hey man, I was young, bro. Hey man, I had some lessons you learn through experience, man. What y'all want me to do? Get up here and lie about it? Somebody need to know they're not alone. Somebody else had to learn this.
See, but that's rude to me. See, me, I would tell the truth, but I'm also what they call an asshole. So apparently, the truth is being an asshole. So if I don't want to talk to you no more, or if I'm rejecting you, I'm going to say kindly and politely, no, I'm not interested. I'm married. Thank you. That's it. That's all I got to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Normally, no, but I learned now. She said they're going to play Mrs. Steal Your Man and take him home. Oh, yeah. That's why I said she going to walk up like, excuse me. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay. You know how to keep them, don't you? But yeah, I think now
my wife wanted me, and this stemmed out of an argument, so it wasn't really a role play. It was really my ego, but she was playing with me on some bullshit, and she was. You can't. You really think it? Because we was discussing some shit about the polygamous shit, the polyandry shit. And she was like, "You really think you could convince a woman to come be a part of your already established family and be a second wife, and she knows that she comes second." And as she's saying this, all I'm hearing is, nigga, you can't do that shit. Yo, bitch ass. You can't, nah. And so I'm absolutely, I can't.
Yeah, for sure. How tall are you again, B? You 6'3", right?
6'2".
Yeah, we the same height.
But 6'3" when I wear shoes, and you're always wearing shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
But so my ego kicked in. So I'm like, sure.
Yeah, you can go get one.
I guarantee you right now, if we go out tonight, I can get a woman to come be a part of this. Hold on one second.
Yep.
So anyway, I said if we go out here right now tonight, I guarantee you that I can convince a woman to come into our life. I'm not talking about just smashing. I'm talking about actually being involved and actually being a second wife.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, my ego is hearing, you a bitch, nigga. You can't really do that shit.
It's a challenge.
Who the fuck you think you is?
Challenge. Yeah.
It's challenging me.
Yeah.
So baby, sweetheart, I don't think you understand quite what's out here. I don't even think you quite understand who I am. But let's do it. If you really think I can't, we can go out tonight. And I'll have you with me when I do it.
Oh my God. The game.
We can get this done.
These games,
All right, come on. Here she. Now, me being a responsible man and a leader of the home, I did it this instantly. because I know I can actually do it.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to think so. And the whole process of her watching me do it is going to create a problem.
I'm gonna tell you something though. The mark of a good woman these days is their obliviousness to the women that are out here. Like, you know, you've got you a decent woman at home where she really don't understand how the rest of the chicks that haven't secured a husband is outside moving. And it's not all of them, but you get what I'm saying. Like, she's literally like in the respectful way, by definition, naive to the nature of the rest of the field. You know what I'm saying? And that's a mark that you got you a good queen at the house, man. So kudos to your lady, man. You gotta give her some love for that, dog.
We cool. Nah, it was just my ego a little bit. You poking at it.
You felt attacked, dog. I'm just sitting here listening, like, yeah, bro. She talking like a wife, bro. She shouldn't know that it's a bunch of chicks. You know what I'm saying? That like she shouldn't know that, bro. Cause you know what I mean? Like that, she not a bird of that feather. So she shouldn't. You feel me? if she was like, yeah, these bitches scandalous, it's like, how? Why are you so familiar with the concept? You know what I'm saying? Red flag.
Who you know?
Yeah.
Who you been?
Yeah. But let's move.
But essentially, it was just my ego. That's all.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, but knowing that is decent though. A lot of people don't know when their ego turned up. You know, that ego get the barking. Hey, what's that? What you say? But yeah.
Yeah, but we role play, but we don't role play like that because
oh yeah, she said she going straight. She gonna act like she ain't with him and slide. Yeah, she know how to keep it interesting. But
she might punch that bitch in the face.
So we finna move into the next segment, bro. The code language conversation. So today we talking about the deep breath moment. This gonna tie into my other code language about rich enough. I think y'all seen the clips I posted about the concept of rich enough. So the deep breath moment, right? So a lot of people don't believe in well, I'll put it like this. I won't say they don't believe in it because a lot of times people talk and then their actions don't. You see what I'm saying? So they'll say they believe in this, but they act a different way. So a lot of people will say that you know, you shouldn't be complacent, or complacency is unattractive, or you should constantly be pursuing more, greater, this, that, and the third, right? And so in this code language, and why this topic always has been important to me, because it makes me think about Thanos, right? Thanos had a mission. Whether you agree or disagree with Thanos' mission, that's not pertinent to this point. But the guy had a mission and a purpose, right? And then at the end of the film, when he fulfilled his mission and his purpose, you see him sitting and resting in this serenity and this peace of feeling like, if it all ended right now, I'm at ease, right? He had, and that's why I put in quotations, the deep breath moment. And I think that a lot of people who have encompassed the thought process of complacency being a bad word or a negative thing, contentment being a bad word or a negative thing, those people are not understanding that what they're saying is going to rob them of fulfillment, because you can't be fully fulfilled without being in the present, and constantly being in pursuit is not being in the present. So in order to have that moment that Thanos had, you got to sit down and be in the right now and love every single thing about the right now. And that's when, as a man or as a woman, you know, you get to have that you know what I'm saying? And you have that feeling like, if it ended for me right now, if my heart stopped right now, I'm at ease with all that I've done. I had my deep breath moment. I feel fulfilled. If I do more, awesome. If I get more years, great. It's just a bonus. I've done it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel successful right here. Everything past this is extra credit. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
talk to me.
I got that feeling for a different reason a long time ago from almost dying. So I mean, I've been feeling like I'm on borrowed time for a long time. I don't know if I would have that feeling outside of that. Like if I hadn't almost died like 3 or 4 times, I don't think I would have the feeling of ease. Because there's always work to be done. There's always more to do.
Yeah.
When can you ever be, in what moment in life can you ever be at ease?
That's the moment, right? They say that a warrior's greatest goal is peace, right? And again, emotions, moments, that's exactly what they are. They're temporary,
Okay,
right? So
I get that angle
yeah.
of like the warrior point of view. I'm talking about like just a normal working class citizen.
Mm-hmm.
What at what moment do you ever get to be at ease?
That's the part that we need to take control back of as individuals, because we are not all supposed to have the same desires. This cookie cutter set of desires that you see, like the majority operate in, right? Like if you ask 100 men, 80 of them gonna say this, or if you ask 100 women, 80, this group think model is the reason why people don't have the ability to have that moment anymore. So it's great that you pose that to me as a question. You have that moment when you set your bar of what successful is, or when you tap into understanding and truly understanding and understanding your purpose. Then you know when you fulfilled your purpose, because you know what your purpose is. So once you get your purpose, like as a man, when you find your purpose, that's your mission, right? You know when you've completed your mission. And when you complete your mission, just like you being a Christian brother, like many men in the Bible who had missions, when their mission was completed, they went on shortly after, they got called home. They might have got a little bonus time, but once the mission was done, they got called home. So once the mission is done, you have that deep breath moment, that Thanos moment, that sitting at the mountaintop and that rest. I'll give you a realistic analogy outside of the Bible. When that great grand man, like no. I didn't mean it that way. That sounded bad. I didn't mean it that way. I'm saying like bring it to like today. Like that great grandmother that hold on just a little longer because her great granddaughter is pregnant and she want to see that great grandbaby. And she want that great great grandbaby to have a picture later in life where great grandma held her before she passed. And then, like, you notice after the great granddaughter had that child and the great grandma died like 2 days later, right? You could say great granny had that deep breath moment, right? Right before she got up out of here, she was able to see the fourth generation of her bloodline, or even a father. I just use great grandma, but you get what I'm saying? That's just an example of how you can feel that fulfillment. The concept of always wanting more, it robs you of fulfillment. You have to be in the present to be fulfilled.
Well,
What y'all think about that, chat? Agree or disagree?
I actually agree with the statement, the concept of wanting more robs you of fulfillment. I agree with that premise. Well, I guess more so when I ask, when can the average working class man rest, is because there's always another purpose, like in every stage of your life. So it doesn't, like when you get married and when you have kids, and then when your kids get grown, there's another phase of being a parent to them in their young adult life. And so there's more to do. When they have kids, you become a grandparent. There's more to do.
Yeah,
As I'm saying, like there's always more to do based upon how life operates. It's not that you're seeking more. It's not like, oh, I want to bend, so now I gotta go work 100 hours.
So look. All right, so you said because
a
of
week
what
just
you
to get the bends. Like,
let me put it to you. Let me put it to you like this, so you can kind of see where I'm coming from. So, like you said you've been feeling like you on borrowed time for a long time because of your near-death experiences, right? So instead of using the concept borrowed time, let's use the concept extra time. When you get to a place where you feel like tomato, kind of, right? Because when you get to a place where you feel like all this time now, it's cool, but I don't need it. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally don't need it. Just because you almost died doesn't mean you didn't want to live anymore. It didn't mean, like, I've seen elders in my family.
That's a different question.
That's why I'm painting it to you like this. So what I'm saying is you almost died. So you feel like, damn, I could have been gone and I'm still here. Like, I'm on borrowed time. That doesn't mean you've been fulfilled as a human being. It doesn't mean all that you want to accomplish you've done. I'm talking about being it. What is that? And each person gets to define this for themselves. I'll be a little vulnerable. I'll give you a glimpse of what my deep breath moment would consist of. Once I have an adult human child of mine, and then they get to have a child. If I could meet, a grandbaby, have a certain type of property that I'm not going to dispose because I don't want nobody, working against my manifestation, but a certain type of property that I've been thinking about, you know what I'm saying? And at least one solid ass like bride, you feel me? At least one solid bride. And I'll just leave it at that. It's a little bit more to the list, but not much because I'm a real simple person. But if I can get those three and then sit there for a moment, just for a moment, whether it be a holiday or whatever, and we sitting in that house I'm talking about, and the human beings that don't currently exist are present, and I'm, you know what I mean, right here with it, and I'ma just like if today is my last, I'm cool.
Mhm.
That's the moment I'm talking about. Not damn, I could have been gone and I'm here. I got a real purpose. That's a little different energy than what I'm talking about. And what I'm saying is for people who view life as got to do some more. All right, we got all right, shit, the grandbaby here. We got to get to the great grandbaby. You already know what it is. Always on to the next, always on to the next. You rob yourself of that.
It's not, but I think I think where we're different here is we're thinking that got to get on to the next, got to get on to the next is pushed by the individual when it literally just okay, this is going into religion, but
go ahead.
I think all these steps are ordered. I think everything is happening the way it's already been written.
You about to change my question of the day. Go ahead.
I know. That's why I said that becomes a different question.
Go ahead. Okay, so everything.
When you put it the way you put it, it changed because now we going into purpose. Is purpose what God is telling you your purpose is, or what you define for yourself? And I believe purpose is what God's telling you it is based upon the choices He already knows you're gonna make. The choices you're making are making actual real life things happen in reality, in the real world, that affect everything around you, which create the purpose. Whatever you're supposed to do, whatever you're supposed to be a part of, whatever you're supposed to fix, whatever you're supposed to do is created in the purpose around your life based upon the choices that you've made.
You know what I'm going to say. Go ahead.
Here we go. Go ahead. I know. Go ahead.
What choices? What choices? Ain't no choices. This dude, listen, chat. This dude swears that free will. This dude swears that free will and predetermination can exist together. It's not. If it is already written that at this fork in the road, I'm gonna go right. When I actually come to the fork in the road, I'm not making a free will decision. I'm living out the script and going right. Wait, I'm saying this for the chat because I know you heard this. I'm saying this for the chat. Okay. Now I got to move the mic far away because I'm loud. I'm passionate. If I get to this fork in the road and decide left, even though predetermination thought I was going right, that would mean free will is real because I'm actually making a choice. And if free will is real and I'm actually making a choice, the future cannot be predicted for me because you don't know what I'm going to do. I don't care how familiar you is with me. I'm changing every minute. I change every day. Ice. I change every day. Ice. ain't no. So no. It's one or the other, bro. And you keep trying to say it's both. You're not gonna mind. You're not gonna mind fuck me, and you're not gonna mind fuck my subscribers. Okay, we're not doing that. It's one or the other. We're not. Listen,
it's not one or the other.
This guy is crazy. Chat. Talk to me, chat. Chat. Somebody help. Chat. Somebody help.
I know they gonna call me crazy. I ain't make this shit the fuck up. It ain't my design.
Let me ask you
blame me.
Let me ask you something, man. Since you believe everything could be true at the same time, let me just ask you this. Now that you've heard my definition of what the concept of the deep breath moment is, do you feel like, now you're a grown man, you got a family. Now that you know what the concept of it is by my definition, do you think there's a picture of what that moment could look like for you? With your borrowed time and all of that, with your extra time, is there something now where you feel like if my life was set up like this, and I can look at it from, I'm living in a real life. This is what it is with my wife. This is what my children own. This is where my money at. This is my habitat. This was going on. you know what? If it all was over today, damn it, I'm happy with my run. I'm happy as hell with my run. Is there something like that for you?
Looking foresight, I guess I would say when my children can sustain on their own.
Okay. They out the house, got their own cribs, and they healthy.
Not even just that, when they can sustain on their own, because you can be all that out the crib, out the
And
house,
still need help.
and still need a lot of help.
Yeah.
That's it. So once they in a position where if I can't help them, they ain't gotta go do nothing strange for a little bit of change for nobody else.
Hey,
Then
you
they
know.
good.
Hey, we all done had to go to the poll a little time or two, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I had to monetize being in shape before. Now I'm lying. Now I'm lying. Now I'm lying. Now I'm trolling. But yeah.
Now you gotta do a little bit of that.
Yeah. For, you know, but yeah, man. So you feel like that moment exists for you though. You're not so ambitious that you'll never fully be satisfied at any particular point. She said, "Not the poll." Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying, baby. You know,
I'm ambitious not out of one, I guess, ultimate success in any one thing. I'm ambitious out of wanting to try new shit and do something different, do different shit. That's why I'm always doing different shit. That's why I'm ambitious.
Yeah.
It's not, I gotta be the richest motherfucker in America. It's not about that.
Yeah.
I don't like sitting around. I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I'm always have something to do, but it don't mean, you know, I'm always gonna find something to do, and it's a way to be productive. It makes you, you know, I don't think men should feel like men if they desire to be lazy. You know, like you can desire to retire. That doesn't mean you desire to be lazy, right? You desire to retire. Men are retire and work for the rest of their life on that car that broke down car they bought. That's their retirement project. Work.
Yeah.
They finna go. They finna go spend.
Yeah,
they gonna go spend 8 hours under a car every day. They still working. They just not working for the man. They ready.
Yeah,
you know
just you're not working for a company and shit. And
yeah,
because I'm doing that right now, I can't do as much as my endeavors as I once did, but I still do shit. Like
yeah,
it's because I had to go back in the corporate, so it is what it is. Like
yeah.
but once I'm done with that, it's a bunch of shit I can get back into just like that. So I've created a bunch of avenues already. I got shit.
Yeah, man. You know what? I gotta get shit back popping with my legs straight because I feel like I stopped feeding the streets a little bit, bro. I do. Nah, I was talking about it on the pod. Oh, well, let me wrap this first. That's it for the code language conversation. We're gonna go into a little sidebar right quick. That's it for the code language conversation on deep breath moment. But nah, man, I really do. I feel like I stopped feeding the streets a little bit. Not that I was putting like $1 gazillion in my homies' pockets, but no, I just think about when I was doing shows like crazy or just super consistent. Everybody was doing business with each other. So like I know for a fact I sent you clients. I know for a fact every videographer, all my photographers.
No, yeah. He lying, y'all. He lied. He bullshit. He bullshit. He ain't saying that about he an asshole.
But like, yeah. So like I'm saying, but I'm saying for the chat, like I know I sent you like every single videographer I had, photographer I had, even my security, DJs, they all was getting business off of, you know what I'm saying? The fact that I was consistently running off them events, bro. Like everybody was getting, and I slowed up, and I feel like I'm looking around at the homies and like niggas is back working, me included. Like nigga, when I get my leg back straight.
First of all, we can blame COVID.
that happened to us. We was on a fucking run. Hey, B, tell the truth to the chat, bro. I was just laughing on live before this started because I said y'all see me doing this streaming shit. Y'all don't know what level of artist I am, and I don't even talk about it. I just be chilling. But before COVID hit, we was Russ. La Russell. We was running, man. That shit was finna get monumental. I was finna book the House of Blues. COVID, man, you know what I was working on. You was around. We had a camera crew following us damn near 24. Stop it, bro. Hey, listen. All right. I ain't even gonna gas it up. It's cool. Wait till my leg get back straight, bro. I'm finna get my training right so I can go win this tournament because that's on the bucket list. Once I beat these dudes' ass real quick and get my trophy, we gonna get back on stage. We gonna get back.
You showed me that video, man.
Oh, the championship fight?
Yes.
You know I'm watching both of them. You know I'm watching both. Bro,
I'm watching both of them out of shape right now. Right now.
Oh, I can't wait
tomorrow.
I can't wait to get back straight.
How much is on the line?
No, it's just that's amateur. They got headgear, so there's no bread for that. That's just trophy. That's but it's a tournament though. It's a month-long tournament. If you want to go straight pro, you can. You can go straight pro. You don't even got to fight amateur. That's what my coach keeps telling me to do. I'm
trying to fight them bums.
You got to fight amateur, but it's gonna be for free.
No, I don't want to get paid.
You got to go pro. What you want? You got to go pro, or you go?
I'm not going pro. No.
Don't be scared. It's people like them.
I'm not scared. I have a family.
It's people like them in the pros. It's people like them in the pros. You can get one of them without the headgear. You know,
I cannot come home looking like that.
They're gonna hit you too. They're gonna hit you too.
I know. But I'm gonna get hit too. I'm gonna win, but I'm still gonna look away. That I don't want to look coming home every day.
Let me get this reaction set up, man. Let me get the reaction.
I done had all my scars and bruises and shit.
Yeah, man.
I'm cool.
Yeah, it's on my list, bro. I gotta go get that trophy real quick, and then after that, I'm gonna chill. They keep telling me fight pro, but I might do like 2 or 3 pro fights. I might. It depends on how my weight hold when I get back in shape. But going through surgery, I didn't know it hit your whole body like that. You had surgery before? Yeah, bro. I lost a lot of strength in my whole body from my surgery. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So like I've been working out every day, but like the point that I had to rebuild from, I would have never thought from one procedure in just a few hours.
That's ground zero.
Yeah, you go from being this strong to like, you know what I mean? The drop off is wow.
It's ground zero.
It's been a learning experience. I learned a lot about my body, bro. A lot. You know what I mean? So But here go the reaction video. I'm about to go to the wonderful world of TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. So it's the fun part. Yeah. So the truth about the here we go right here. My bad. The truth about the Short King experience. Oh my bad. Damn, Short ain't in there. I'm tweaking.
My bad. I didn't mean to laugh at the Short Kings. I'm sorry.
That's what they call them. So that's what we gonna call them. I don't, amongst men, we don't do that to each other. But
I ain't do it.
For the sake of content, we gonna. So the truth
all
about
the short niggas I knew still got bitches. So I don't know.
So they say. We gonna go through all the nuances of it, but I just want to go to the wonderful world so we can get some second and third opinions here. All right, let me see. I'm trying to go to the let me see. I made a format for this so we can stay on screen, bro. I was over prepared. Here we go.
Oh, we official now.
Before presenting the screen, remove the media stream. Oh, got you. There we go. All right, so the Short King. This is what I searched. I searched the truth about the Short King experience. That's what I searched in TikTok. Let me take this banner from off my face so y'all can see what's my reaction to. But that's what I typed in. So this is where we at, and we just gonna listen to a few random people talk about how they feel about Short Kings. So here go one.
Y'all ever peep the best looking guys are dead ass short? Like all the good looking, I'm talking about good looking, nice clear skin, probably got the locks, the braid down, clean cut, like has a job intact, goes to the gym. They always are under 5'9". And I don't have nothing, I don't have nothing against my Short King. Like, I don't mind somebody 5'9". I don't mind talking to somebody 5'8". 5'7" is where I draw the line. Okay. But like 5'8", 5'9", I'm cool with. But
what you got, B? What you got? Genuine reaction, y'all. We haven't watched any of this yet. This is authentic right here. We just gonna have some fun. What you got, B? She said under 5'9". Because I thought my skin was clear and I thought my locks was growing.
She started off saying all the short kings got clear skin, got locks, all these things, and I'm just saying like, nigga, ain't we both 6'2"?
Yeah, I'm 6'2" as hell. I'm very much a tall king.
But continue. Wait.
Okay.
She said 5'9", 5'8", 5'7" is where she draw the line.
She stopped
Ain't
right
the
there.
average height of an American man
About 5'8",
5'9"?
5'9". Yeah, I think 5'8", 5'9". Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's not really a short king at 5'9", 5'8".
Well, here's
the average height.
Hey, it runs parallel with the concept of a middle class man being a broke nigga. If you make the same money that 88% of us make, you broke.
Oh man.
Let's go.
That's what I was saying before you started.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. You sure?
No,
right.
Before you started the video, that's what I was saying. All the short niggas I knew, all the short niggas on my team, all the short niggas, they had no problem talking to Jay.
We gonna see. We gonna unpack it today. That's the code. We finna crack this code right now. Is being a short king only matter on the internet? Do it only matter on the internet? Let's go.
Go ahead, play the video.
So I'm 5'6", and I've been dating for the better part of about 10 years, so at least a decade. And the reason why dating as a short man is interesting is because typically women, yes, they like taller men. They like men over 6 feet, whatever their preference is. But for the most part, man, most of the women I've approached in my years of dating never had an issue with me being short. I mean, I could count on my one hand how many times a woman may have said to me, like, you're cute and all, but you're just a little short. And that's probably happened to me maybe twice my entire life. And I've approached many women within the past 10 years. But here's the thing about being short, bro. If you're short, bro, you have to be somewhat good looking, at least a little bit.
It's maxed out. Can you hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it now.
All right, bet.
Because height is not at your advantage. So you have to have something else to be able to compensate for being short. So if you're good looking, that's 100% going to help you. So it's going to get your foot in the door if you're good looking. And then, of course, you have to have some type of motion, right? You have to be fly. You have to get money. You know, if you have status, that will definitely help too. A prime example of this is like Kai or like Kevin Hart, the baby. These guys are all short, but they probably have no issues getting women because of their status and, you know, the money that they accumulated. But the biggest thing I will say about being short is you have to be confident, bro. Like, that goes without even saying. Being confident is by far probably the most important thing when it comes to dating while being short. Because if you're not confident in yourself and you're letting your height be a detriment to your dating life, bro, it's going to go all downhill for you. Now, listen.
All right, I got him. So I'm going to say fundamentally the last part I agree with for men in general. It don't matter how tall you are. Your confidence got to be A1 for sure. If your confidence ain't turned up, you playing against yourself. But as far as him saying, it makes sense to me how he's saying, like, essentially all he's saying is you got to check other boxes. You know what I mean? So it may be, you know what, low key, it's in alignment with what Pink Hair just said. Low key, because she's saying, okay, the short dudes, they making sure they skin together, they hair together, they fit together because they know, like, they playing from behind. You
let her tell it though. She ain't going for him because he 5'6".
Yeah. But he's back. He is bagging her. He's bagging her. No disrespect. Nah, never mind. I'm gonna be cool. It's ladies in here today. I'm gonna be cool, G. It's ladies in here today.
Wait, you calling that woman a liar?
Nope.
Are you calling that woman a liar?
Nope. I was about to offer an unsolicited opinion, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
We're gonna be fair and take her for her word. She said 5'9" is cool, 5'8" is cool. 5'7" is cool. Anything under 5'7", I'm not going. He said he's 5'6". Even if he got all the things that she says she's okay with for dudes 5'9", 5'8", and 5'7", if you 5'6", according to her word, you out. You can't get in there.
Nope. Nobody lies on TikTok. Let's go to this sister right here.
Are we calling this pink-haired woman a liar?
All short men.
No, nobody lies on TikTok.
Okay, so bear
Let's
with
go.
me. I've learned that not all short men are created equally.
Mm.
I'm not talking about the third leg either. As a tall ass woman, I'm 5'9". I've also dated men that are 5'9". That's the shortest I'm willing to go. Now, two men in particular. One, when I think back to them, I couldn't get over their height. Every day, I thought about, God damn, they're 5'9". They need to get the height surgery. Like, I'm willing to pull this man and push him in the wheelchair after we go to Turkey and get his limbs extended. And then there was this other guy who was 5'9", and I never thought about it. It's like I didn't even notice it. I didn't pay attention to it. And I started questioning, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Do you care about the height or don't you? And this is what I've come up with. If you're a man who has a lot to offer, you are well rounded, well spoken, articulate, funny, sharp, a really smart guy, great company, we have a lot of chemistry, and you just have pretty much everything I want in a partner, but you happen to be my height, I guess it rolls off my shoulder. But if you are not all of these things, you not a short king, you a short peasant. Okay, so bear.
All right. All right. Before you unpack that, let me catch up on the chat. And chat, I'm super sorry for being so far behind. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Info purposes only, start laughing. She said, I draw the line at 5'11". Unbelievable. Why
That
are
is
women
ridiculous, woman.
why are women allowed to publicly discriminate this way, but we can't?
I swear.
It's wild. So then we got JD said tough, and then we got info purposes only, cute or not, if you are 5'6", it's a wrap. Nope.
I told you. I told you.
JD says, so I am not a short king being underneath 5'6" and have crazy personalities. That's what he said. He asked the question. He want to know. He want to know. Info purposes only said, I'm gonna feel like I'm his mama if he's short. Dang it. Listen, I have heard that's why I got to tell about the truth about the short king experience, because I don't know if the so-called quote unquote short brothers, we're gonna call them short brothers, that's the women call them short kings, but the short brothers, I don't know if those guys understand the level of disrespect they receive. They get some of it overtly, right? But the covert disrespect is crazy. I remember working in a warehouse, and this dude was a grown ass man, 30s, kids, girlfriend, wife, whatever. But he, you know how warehouse niggas, they still in there shooting. He in there shooting. Listen to me. I heard that man behind his back. I've heard him be called little dude, lil bruh, lil folks, the short ass homie. You know we got some of the rudest women in the I'll tell you, I heard this man be called everything but his name, and his name was so easy to remember. I'm not gonna say it. It was a common ass name. He had a regular name. I say some shit that is not. His name was something simple like Chris, David. It was something simple like that. Neither one of those, but you can't. And instead of calling this man by his name, because he was about 5'5" with his steel toes on, he had to be subject to being called lil folks, dude, little dude ass. All time. It's nasty. Look at the comments. Lil leg. Like what? Like, they don't care.
Look, all I'm saying, and maybe it's because I haven't been around any super short. Like I haven't. Last time I was around somebody under 5'7"
Mm-hmm.
in a social setting, it's been since college. Like motherfuckers that I don't run into people that damn short, like that I know that I can have a conversation with. Like motherfuckers, I see short people all the time. I don't know them, but the ones that I did know in high school and college,
yeah,
had no problem getting attractive looking women.
When you think height start mattering? You think height matter? I don't think height matters in high school. I think height start mattering in adulthood. Height didn't matter in high school. You're right. I don't recall short dudes or tall dudes or anybody getting disproportionately successful with women.
Yeah.
It was like if you knew how to talk and you dressed a certain way, or if you was able to hold up to certain trends because your parents had enough money to do so. Like if you could wear the latest and shit, like little shit like that was mattering back at those ages, not your height. I think height started mattering in adulthood, bro. I'm just thinking about it now, like in real time.
But college is essentially, you're essentially adults in college as well.
Mm-mm.
Essentially.
Not in America.
I get what you mean, but
In Russia, yes, you're a full blown adult at 16. In America, no. We teach our kids grow up slow as shit if you can.
Yeah, true.
And it's my job. It's my job to work my ass off to try to allow you to grow up slow as shit. Stay a kid as long as you can. Fuck real life.
But even the short people that I see around, they're married with children.
Yeah.
So obviously it didn't matter.
I feel you. Info purposes only says, if just trying to figure out how he stand on business, if I could see over his head. She's trying to figure out how he could stand on business if she can see, man. I'm telling you, bro, it gets worse, bro. She's still going. She said, okay, I'm done. I'm just being funny. Short lives matter. Oh my God.
Hey, you are a menace, man.
Bro. Bro.
Man, that's somebody's son. That's somebody's brother.
Listen, it's somebody in the chat that's 5'3" in real 5'4" right
in
now.
real life.
In real life, and I know who it is, and I ain't even gonna put you on that. But
listen, I
listen,
know he ain't grown since high school,
bro. Don't listen. She don't know you. Don't take it personal, dog. Don't crash out in the comments. Don't identify yourself. I know you there. Don't say nothing, bro.
She being disrespectful.
Listen, you know. It's just like talking about, you know, obesity. It's look, she gonna cover it. No, don't cover your face. No, stand in it. No, don't.
Nah.
You was just talking crazy. Don't do that now. You didn't already get down on the man. But you know what? Ain't it? You could tell we showing our age, man. Remember when insults could stay funny? Now you gotta stop being mean. You can't even laugh no more. Remember, it's cool though, man.
I don't get it. That shit. Roasting sessions was the funniest shit.
Man, listen, you have to learn.
That's how you build bonds with motherfuckers.
Yeah, and you learned a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, in the worst and the most gross ways, but it made you want to fix that shit too. Like the dude that always had hot breath and nobody really said nothing. But then in the worst roasting session, like it's a nice little crowd.
That shit come up.
And he might be winning, and somebody got to go for that grand slam. Boy,
hey, when you losing, you gotta go for what you know. you gotta go for the lowest shit you know.
Mouth fast, breath fast,
skittle breath ass.
Hey, but it used to be the worst when somebody would like roast somebody on something that's visibly true. And they were super charismatic. Like some of the best, and I was that guy in middle school. I think I lost some of my steam in high school. I still was formidable, but like the real charismatic roaster, like the dude who understood to set the joke up, right? Instead of just coming out, boy, hot breath fast. No. The nigga who will let you get your shit off and then be like, hold on. I get it. You got jokes. Okay. Anybody got some gum? And then get it, you know what I'm saying? Then, like the one who knew how to like line you up and then it's over with. You feel me? Like that shit used to be the worst. I seen somebody get a 10-day suspension off that shit. We gonna get out of it.
You gotta fight off one of those.
But listen, I don't want to lose the ladies. I do want to double back to what you was talking about. So we're gonna go to the Q&A before we hit sports, but we got to do our sports thing. But let's do the Q&A. So if the chat got any questions, or if you got a question you want to put in the air, or anything like that, now is the time to open up for the Q&A part of the live stream. I did want to double back to you on the what was you talking about when I said I wanted to add to that, but I wanted to stay on top. I'm trying to remember what you were saying. That's the thing about putting a pen in it. I should have wrote it down. That's the crazy thing.
That's the thing about smoking too much.
No. My memory A1. You ain't seen me forget no words on stage. So it's like,
hey, look, that's your heart and soul out there. It's different.
You see me forget no words on stage.
You don't even use memory for that. You use feel for that shit. Sometimes you don't even know if you're saying the right word.
Them the gods, man. The gods.
Don't nobody else out there know.
Yeah, man.
Except a couple of us. A couple of us know you fucked up.
Yeah. Well, you still waiting on it.
Hey, we'll say it for you. We got you. We got you.
Yeah. 10-4. But yeah, chat, pose a question. Info purposes, you got something? JD, you got something? Anybody in the chat got a question to pose to us? We gonna do that right now. I think you was talking about the word though. You had took it spiritual, not the free will thing. It was before that. You was talking about the word, not the polygyny. I'm trying to remember. It's gonna come to me. Oh, we got a question in the chat. It'll come to me. Info purposes only says, how can you make a short king feel special if just
Hey, G. She ain't gonna stop.
Where you from? You Chicago. Where you from? Who is this? You from the crib? Who is this? Who is this? You from Chicago? Ain't nobody's this rude. Gotta be a Chicago.
From the crib. Hey, Shorty ain't gonna stop.
All right, let's read this. Sorry to all the short kings. How can you make a short king feel special? I'm just asking for the girls in the back who can't see him standing.
Oh God. Oh man.
I'm not answering that, bro. I'm not answering that.
I answer it.
Bro, I'm not doing that, bro.
I answer it. Info purposes. For your short king that you're going to have because God don't like ugly.
That's not cool. Not cool.
He gonna send a short king your way tonight. Let's go. Oh my God. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing else but make him feel special by staying on your knees every time he's around you.
Just cause you talking crazy, your husband 5'6". Your husband is 5'6". Yeah.
She gonna have to walk around the crib on her knees. And he gonna make her do it.
She talking about 5'11", the lowest she go. Yeah. All right.
All right.
What if he stand on his wallet?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about it. That's a question for the chat Q&A. Yeah, is it for sale? Are most people in America, period, gender aside, most people in America, are they for sale? What's up?
Hey man, look, I told my wife years ago, I was a girl.
Oh shit!
I was a girl. You better believe it would have been for sale. Like y'all been out here fucking niggas for free, for nothing, for absolutely nothing but a wet spot and barely a memory.
Bro, I don't know if it's sus or not for you to be saying if you was a girl, you would be selling your pussy. I don't know if that's sus or not, bro. Chat, vote, chat. Is that sus?
Oh, wait. What I gotta say, Paul? Wait,
yeah,
Paul.
you gotta say something.
Nullified. Pause.
What? If I was a girl, I'd be getting my cheeks clapped. What?
Nah, you just made it something else. Nah.
We clipping him up. We clipping him up. TikTok, we going viral.
Hey, clip it. Do what you gotta do.
I ain't on that.
You should. Hey, make sure you put the ad.
Info purposes said, money don't make me wet. I don't care. LOL. I'll text you later. LOL. I gotta go. Y'all enjoy your day. You gonna text me? Who is this?
Woo!
Hey.
Woo!
She said,
talking to me.
Hey. The role player has my number. Bucket.
That's like finding $100 on the ground.
Hey.
Outside, you just come by and find $100 bill on the ground. Like, oh shit!
Turn me up.
My lucky day.
Hey, YouTube been good to me, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'll be putting y'all on
YouTube sending you bitches now.
You crazy. Yeah, that boy is wild. He's wild. Oh man, but nah, salute to info purposes only. I appreciate you tapping in and I appreciate you being a part of the chat. If you gotta tap out, and if you truly do have my number, yeah, text me later for sure. I just want to know who you are, but yeah, I appreciate it all day long.
I just want to be all right.
You know I ain't no politician, man. You funny.
This nigga try to clap some.
Hey man, are most people for sale?
Sound like, never mind, let me not say that.
Listen, she said, hold on, go back to this comment. She said, money don't make me wet. I don't care. You hear me? I'll text you later. Okay.
Didn't you say they lie on the internet?
Hey, see, now there you go. There you go. See? What? Why she got to be lying? Because she won't get with me?
Oh
Nah,
no. Big hair lying. But
I don't
she see, that's what I mean. You be a nice guy, trying to be a nice guy.
Hey, man, I'm being me, man. I'm being me. I'm being me.
Nice guy in sheep's clothing, just as much of an asshole.
No,
But you
sir.
want to be nice, but you know
Me?
the truth. So you can't really be nice, but you put that little sauce on it to pretend because you're charismatic and you know how to. You're socially intelligent.
Hey, listen, man. They the ones that told me to go to college and pick a major. They the one that equipped me with this shit. You know what I'm saying? They the one that gave me this game. Listen,
They sent him to manipulation school.
It's not manipulation, man.
It's
Listen,
manipulation school.
not manipulation. I call it finding my way. If I can successfully identify the climate, then I can chart out a path for myself based on the desires I want. It's simple. But that's all I'm trying to do with the codes. I want y'all to understand the truth about the climate, understand your desires, understand how to chart out a path for yourself within the climate. But you're not going to chart out a good path if you lying to yourself about the climate. You see what I'm saying? That's you telling yourself, I'm just like the female or the people, not even females, because it's dudes that's using manifestation too to try to get a partner. So just like the people that's manifesting their partner but not taking no action, right? Them the ones that are going to metaphorically leave out the house without their umbrella because they think they told it not to rain. And it rained anyway on your goof ass. You see what I'm saying? I'm more the person that know the weather could be what it is. So I got a coat in the trunk, an umbrella in the trunk, a cooler in the trunk, a spare blanket in the trunk, a spare tire in the trunk, an air pump in the trunk. You get what I'm saying? So I can chart my course. And then whatever get thrown at me, I'm ready. I just got to go to the trunk. You feel me? That's all, bro. I'm socially equipped. I'm socially weaponized. That's all, man. I'm socially equipped, man. And it all just comes from just understanding what it is, accepting the stuff even the stuff that we don't like, accepting it, right? Like just because my brother live in Texas, man. I don't want to hear about those STI rates out there in Texas right now, Houston in particular. I don't want to hear that shit, but it also is true. You see what I'm saying? But it's also true. You feel me? And I go back and forth to Texas often, right? So it's like I gotta embrace the reality and don't go out there, you feel me, acting a fool.
Stay strapped.
Man, I'm not touching nothing in Houston. It's hot. They talking about motherfuckers in Houston catching 3 at once. They coming in there positive for everything. Damn.
You gonna get a cold stone assassin walk up right on your ass.
CC. Yeah, text me later. I know who that is.
We know.
Hey, get your head out.
We know. Hey,
Funny
she
guy.
made sure to let you know who it was too.
Funny guy, yeah. We gonna call her a lady. We not gonna call her no hoes and no bitches. We gonna keep
okay.
it.
My bad.
It's all good. Yeah,
I do. I did not know who you were.
Yeah, you gotta let him know now. He'll go straight Cat Williams. I don't know y'all name specifically. He go.
Why is it every other generation could use these words so freely and loosely, and as soon as it gets to my turn, I gotta watch what the fuck I say.
Right.
Now that I'm grown,
yeah.
I gotta watch what the fuck I say. Man,
that's how it works, bro. That's how it go. That's how it go, man. But I know you're gonna love the sports portion of this, man. Before we wrap the live, we gotta go full sports with it. I know you're gonna love this. We talking NBA playoffs, dog.
Knicks and 6.
Yeah, all right. Listen, before we get your prediction, let me bring it in. Let's go. Classic Code Sports, NBA playoffs.
There you go. Talk to him. Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
Yo, it's Classic with the Classic Code Sports, and we talking about the NBA playoffs. I got Mr. McBride here with me, one half of the Correct Me If I'm Wrong podcast. We doing breakdowns, we doing predictions, and we gonna talk in depth on the sport. You got 2 hoopers on the pod, so let's do some X's and O's too, man. Don't just be telling me Knicks in 6, man. Tell me why.
Man, you know they don't understand the actual shit.
They choked last night. Let's start with that. Before you start giving, yeah. Big walk down Hallie. They letting the light skinned dude with the soft curl. They let the light skinned homie with the soft curl walk it down. Yeah.
You know how bad it was? You want to know how bad this was? My wife hates basketball. I don't know how I got with a woman that hates basketball. I don't. Hey, the Lord don't give you everything.
Yeah.
But anyway, She was watching this game, full attention span involved.
Yeah, it was a good
Because Naismith,
game.
back from the 2000s, braid head ass,
She like
wanted
she
to
like
start hitting everything he put up. And all of a sudden, her don't give a fuck about basketball ass.
mhm.
He just hitting everything. Why they not stopping him? Because I'm losing it. Because Knicks my second team. I'm a Lakers fan.
Okay.
Knicks my second team.
I'm gonna pin a question for you. Go ahead.
Why won't they stop him? He's
Mhm.
hitting everything.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. There's nothing you can do when somebody's on a heater like that.
Mhm.
You've been in that mode before. I've been in that mode before.
Yeah,
It don't
yeah.
matter. It don't matter if a hand up, hand down, if he hit you, if he run over you, everything falls.
Rim this big.
You can pull it from full court and still make it.
That shit
Like
fall.
that's one of them modes. That's what he was in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It wasn't shit the Knicks could do. That's some historical shit that happened. What you want me to do about it? It's still Knicks and 6.
So question. Two questions. Two-part question. What he didn't get hurt. He gonna play next game. So what y'all gonna do next game? That's the first part. Second part, who smoked your parlay last night? Who's responsible?
You know I don't gamble.
Oh yeah. Who smoked the lay?
That's exactly why.
Smoked the lay. Josh Hart smoked my lay. Boy, I had you getting 15 points. Folks in the first quarter with 8, in the game with 8. You ass. On the NBA, hey, listen, go into an open gym, men's league, you him. On the NBA level, that's ass. I don't care. You a 6'2" power forward, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Nigga average 6 points.
Do
and
we
12
gotta preface
rebounds.
that?
I ain't messing with him, G.
Do we gotta preface that still when hoopers are talking about hoopers, we talking about at your level?
Yeah, you got to, because they sensitive. All the NBA players sensitive. You see how they dance? They yeah, most of them partly zesty. You didn't have to preface it when you was talking about Karl Malone, but you got to you saw his shoulders, right? So he don't seem like, if you was talking about Alonzo Mourning, you better off watching your mouth just because you might have to see him. Versus like, you see what I'm saying? These guys, they'll throw a fit on Twitter. So yeah, I'm just at your level. You ask. You a 6'1" power forward. Folks average 12 rebounds and 6 points, bro. He a 4-man, coming off the bench 4-man. Come on, G. I listen, all due respect to Josh Hart, because I really do understand basketball, and I understand he's one of those do more than what show up in the stat sheet type guys. And he's super a glue guy. But when it comes to I'm talking about my parlay right now. That's my beef. And I know the NBA players be on Twitter talking about, man, fuck
what was his parlay?
Man, I listen, I had him getting 15 points. I do live betting. I don't bet before the game. I bet after the game start, and I bet at different points. I'm not going to tell the algorithm when, because I truly think they put magnets in the basketballs and the footballs. Somebody prove me I'm wrong. So I'm cool with it being fixed. I just need to bet on the right side of the fix so I can be a beneficiary. That's all. I'm cool with it being fixed. I just need to know how they fixing it. That's all. And I'm good. Let me get the bread. But I had him getting 15 points because the nigga went off in the first. He already averaged close to double digits, right? Cool. So I think he averaged like 10. He might average 10, but it's like 9 point something if it's not 10, right? So cool. You average close to double digits. You have a hot first quarter. You got 3 quarters, and you playing 40 minutes a night in the playoffs. I just need you to get a
Josh Hart.
Yeah, I just need you to
13. He averaged 14 basically this season.
He averaged 14 this season. He averaged a little less in the playoffs, but what I'm telling you is he had like 6 or 7 at the end of the first quarter. So I put in a bet for him just to get a few layups the rest of the game. That's it. Just get a couple layups the rest of the game. We good. You don't even got to get them all right now, bro. Get 1 the second, 1 the third, and maybe a little leak out or a steal or something in the fourth, and we get money. Man, when I tell you this nigga smoked my parlay like a Snoop Dogg pack.
You didn't expect it to turn into the Jalen Brunson show in the fourth?
Yeah, he still get his buckets in between. Like the little Jalen Brunson averaged like 1 assist, right? So his 1 assist will go to like Hart in the corner. I'm being funny when I say 1 assist, but he not passing. Yeah, he passed the ball. He
ain't as bad as you.
Nah, yeah. No, I'm not passing nothing. I don't pass. When you pass me the ball, that bitch going up. Crash. This shit going up.
I pass to him after the ball has been moved around.
Yup. I'm low shot clock man. Don't send it over here. You want it back? This shit going up. You got to get it
Let's
off
go.
the rim. Yeah, I'm
And he
him.
don't care
Nope.
because it's already shot. Ain't nothing we
Yep.
can do about it
It's
after
already
the
over
nigga
with.
took the shot.
And you're gonna have to pass it to me again. You're gonna have to. I know where to be. I know where to be.
Because he's kind of good, you
Yeah.
kind of gotta pass it to him. But he's still the guy on your team where it's like,
Yeah.
dog, move the ball.
Yep. And listen, and as mad as you are, you're gonna have to swing that
Because
motherfucker.
he's kind of good. He can kind of shoot a little bit.
Yeah. Because I ain't missing all of them. Niggas mad they ain't
Yeah,
touching-
don't
I
miss
ain't,
him.
no, sir. That bitch going in. Yo, we finna get active.
But he sucks to play with.
I'm not passing. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. If you want to touch that bitch, get on the other team. Now you might not win, but get on the
I
other team.
asked your ass if you had first pick in an all-time NBA draft,
Yeah,
who you pick? And this nigga said Jason Kidd, just
Jason Kidd.
because he gonna pass me the ball.
he gonna pass me that bitch, and he
Ain't
can knock.
nobody say he on the team. How you gonna put yourself on the team on an all-time NBA list? This month,
Yeah.
he put himself on the team.
Yeah, you fucking right. I gotta. What they say in the movie, I got a unique set of skills, and with these skills, yeah. You fucking right.
This nigga Michael Porter Jr.
this
essentially.
Blicky.
That's
Blicky.
his comparison. It's going
Yeah.
up.
Yep, this blicky concealed carry, it go everywhere. I'm shooting, yes sir. Yeah. Hey, listen, one thing I learned, my pops told me. He said, "You get a good jump shot, you can play basketball anywhere in the world. You'll be okay. Anywhere in the world, you can shoot, you'll be okay. You ain't got to dribble. You don't have to know how to get open and knock it down. Anybody will love to play with you anywhere in the world, and he ain't lied yet. I don't care if you just got one spot, but you know how to get to your. Y'all don't
Just
go to
don't
your
expect
spot.
that bitch to come back.
Yeah, no, it ain't coming back. It's not coming back. No, dog.
Don't expect that bitch to come back.
And I don't care if I got to put it on the floor. I'm going full ISO. Bink, 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 bink. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
Yup.
you still love that Jordan ISO?
Yep.
Nigga swear he was Jordan.
Pull back. Cash. It's going up. Denzel release on He Got Game. The He Got Game release. I'm pulling it. Yeah.
Oh man.
No, yeah. Jake Shuttlesworth with this shit. You know what's going on. But nah, man, the playoffs, man. So who you got, bro?
I got Knicks in 6, nigga.
What about in the
Yeah.
West? What about in the West?
Hey, that's the last time. Oh, in the West, I got
Talk to me. Talk to me. He thinking, y'all. He thinking this shit getting real. This shit getting real.
I don't know what's going on with Anthony Edwards.
One game. Here we go. That's why we do this. Let's get it. Come on. One game.
I'm not about to count him out. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on with him. But if he can pull it together, I got Minnesota.
And if
But everything on paper says OKC. They're deeper.
all right, so here we go. Anthony, so a great player that went to the finals like 29 years in a row. LeBron James once said, "Game one,
29.
game one. You know, we gotta act like we LeBron. You know, we got to glaze. You know what I mean? So the great,
Nah,
the
you
great.
got it, Greg. It's still Kobe over here.
Hey, it's Kobe for me too. It's Kobe for me too. Carmelo for me. If you really want to get it,
wait. You putting Carmelo up there with Kobe and LeBron? Then we gonna get off topic. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, we'll come back to that for sure.
We definitely gonna come back.
Yeah,
to that.
let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. The greatest Olympian of all time. But anyway,
oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, on my mama. Yeah, so. But as far as with the Timberwolves in game one, LeBron once said, game one is just a feel out. You know what I'm saying? I got to see how they guard me, see what they're trying to take away, see what they're doing. It's a scheme thing. If we can get a win in game one, cool. But more so than anything, we want to collect some data. You know what I'm saying? We want to collect some data. I think Ant been deeper in the playoffs more than OKC. He got more experience in the playoffs because of that run he just made. You know what I'm saying? What was that 2 seasons ago or last season? That run he just made. So he got some experience over them boys. That's one thing he does have. And he knows. And also in these playoffs, he's shown and proven that momentum swings aren't really a thing with the Wolves. Like you could win game 1 by 50, and then game 2 come get cracked. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not really tripping. Whereas teams without the experience, you know, you beat them real good once, you won the series. You just got to finish the job. They morale down, they arguing with each other. You know what it is when the team get to fighting with each other. Come on, man, you know you're supposed to. We talked about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got them. You know what I mean? So I don't see that with OKC right now. I don't see them in. Obviously, they just won, so we're not gonna see that. But I want to see what it looked like when that controversy hit. Not the Denver Nuggets controversy, because I think they knew they was gonna beat them. I don't think they ever was worried when that shit was going 7.
Hey,
I think that shit was for money. I think OKC knew.
OKC has no weaknesses.
What? They little. They're little. They are a physically small team. That's one thing they're gonna struggle with should they get to the finals is the physicality out of the East. They are little. Average weight on OKC is 180. Them is boys.
You talking about weight or height?
Yeah, I'm talking about weight. I'm talking about weight. Boy-bodied ass men. These boy-bodied. No disrespect, they little. OKC are small people. Chet Holmgren's 7'9", but
you know Shea is like 6'7", right?
Shea is really 6'4" as hell. But nice try. You said Shea 6'7" when?
Shea
Boy, you
6'7".
Man, you outside your goddamn.
Shea 6'7".
Hey, he plays 6'7" though, for sure. I feel you. His game 6'7". It say 6'6" on paper, bro. But 6'6" is your player height. So he probably
that
6'4".
nigga 6'7".
He's hey, that boy 6'4" barefoot. But
they got LeBron listed as 6'8", and he every bit is 6'10".
Nah, he's 6'9" for sure, barefoot. He's 6'9" barefoot.
Every bit of 6'10". I've seen him stand next to Dwight Howard.
Me too. Dwight Howard. But Dwight Howard really 7 feet. That's what I'm telling you. LeBron a legit 6'9", barefoot, close to 7 feet, depending on the shoe. You know what I'm saying?
If Dwight Howard is legit 7 foot, and he's not, but let's say that if he's legit 7 foot,
6'11".
I give Dwight 6'11", but 6'11". LeBron is literally right there, damn near eyeball to eyeball with him.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's
LeBron
a couple
legit 6'10".
Yeah.
So all this 6'8" shit, like he Draymond size, like he don't tower over Draymond. It don't make no sense. So
but see,
Draymond is a good 6'7". Lou Dort is a strong short guy. He's really strong. He can't be pushed around.
No,
Williams is really strong. He doesn't get pushed around.
Who? Williams who? Jalen?
Yes.
Baby body.
You see him get to the lane whenever he wants.
You said Knicks and 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna see how Cat get to moving shit around. And Cat not even like that in the post. He gonna get to moving shit around when them little ass OKC Thunder defenders try to get on him. If it play out how you saying, if OKC get through and the Knicks get through,
I'm talking about OKC versus Minnesota. The Knicks. The Knicks got it.
I'm just telling you, they're gonna struggle with the physicality of the East. Should they get past Minnesota, the physicality in the East.
Minnesota doesn't have anybody that can do what you're talking about. The Knicks do.
Ant is physically imposing over them.
Ant been playing on the perimeter all year.
Come on, dog. He hit the most threes, but he been going to the rim. He got the most posters too. Stop playing. You don't think Ant finna go upstairs to the penthouse on somebody tomorrow? You don't think so, bro? He taking off, man. That nigga preparing for liftoff right now.
Get 1 or 2,
man,
but he's not trying to consistently punish. Who was guarding him?
Dort.
He's not going to consistently take Dort in the paint.
And Caruso.
Now Caruso he can take down there, but Dort he can't take down there like that.
Man, they're the same strength. Caruso and Dort the same strength.
You
just give prejudice. You just giving the edge to the black man. Caruso strong as shit. They just had Caruso solo locking up.
I know you ain't talking.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Shout out to all the white niggas out there. I
forgot this ain't IG.
I have a channel to run, and I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it.
This ain't IG. My fault.
I have a channel to run, and I'm gonna run it. But yeah, man, I'm I'm gonna be real with you. I got the Knicks too, man. I think Indiana. I think all the magic and all the twiddly finger shit, that shit over with,
Gone.
man.
That shit
Yeah,
dead.
bro. Jalen
That was
Brunson.
their best effort. It took
Yeah.
everything they had.
And Jalen Brunson the wrong person to piss off, man. He from a different toughness. You know what I mean? He from a different pedigree. He is the clutch player of the year. Halliburton has been the clutch player of the playoffs, but some of that shit mid fluky. It's like light fluky. You know what I'm saying? And then some of that shit like it's craft. I'm gonna give him his credit.
No, man.
But yeah,
Halliburton is really crafty. That's
no,
a
he nice. He nice. He got some fluke to his shit too.
Is it more fluky than Joker?
Yeah,
Because Joker shit fluky to me.
No, Joker just that, bro. I played against people like him before. He just
That
he wanted
shit. So
it just don't.
the
It's
people
hard.
who can hit shots, leaning this way and doing all types.
Yeah.
There ain't no defense for that.
No, you can't guard it, bro. You just gotta
That's some fluky shit. When you just know angles and when you can just see the angle on the backboard, ain't nothing you can do. People be having perfect defense on Joker.
Yeah,
they be up on him under his body. They nudge him off of his spot, and he still just flip that bitch up and it go in. I don't understand it.
He hella tall.
Fluky shit.
He hella tall, the rim right there for him. We don't know what that POV is. He hella tall, the rim right there for him. And he clearly works on that shit, bro. And then like he's a big guy. So he always got separation. All he gotta do is get you between his shoulders. That's it. He broad. So it's like
So why do you think his is skill and Halliburton isn't? Or even Shea for that matter.
No, I'm talking about
Shea do a lot of what looks like fluky, but it's skill.
No, I'm talking about Halliburton's the little last minute moments. Some of that shit been craft and some of that shit been some fluke. Like, okay, so the craft shit would be the last minute bucket he got on Giannis when he fundamentals. He attacked the high hip, got on the other side. Giannis showed ball to hold the help. And then, you know what I'm saying, manipulate the ball in the air to get, you know what I'm saying, to get the shot off. That was a lot of fundamentals and crap. That was good money. The little go all the way into the paint, turn around and dribble the ball like I'm trying to go up court the other direction, catching that bitch at the 3, and then turning back around to face the rim and flipping up a 2.
No, what happened? Okay, you ain't watched the replay. What happened was he was looking at the clock. Like he wasn't just taking off he was looking at the clock and trying to get to the 3-point at the same time. That's why it looked like he was just about to take off. And he still cut it short by a toenail. But he wasn't just about to take off. He got to his spot and put it up. That ain't no more fluky than the shit that Steph did on the Clippers when he turn around between the legs and throw that shit up. But on 3 Clippers from 3.
Yeah, that shit fluky. It should just go in because of the amount of reps. But that Steph shit look way cooler, subjectively speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Halliburton shit.
He looked more under control.
Yeah, that shit looked funny as hell. It looked like some shit. You know what I mean? Rabbit out the hat.
His body movement is herky jerky. Like,
yeah, and then Steph should have go straight in. His shit bounced up past the height of the shot clock and came straight down. That's what I'm telling you. They hit that Buffalo Wild Wings button on that bitch. Yeah. And he fucked up the play because he know he was supposed to be behind the line. That was supposed to be a moment. NBA was supposed to sell that. That was for some bread. Yup. They putting magnets in the ball, bro. The Odell Beckham catch, when it comes to physics, the Odell Beckham catch against the Cowboys, that shit physiologically impossible.
No,
so it is. So either he an alien, either the gloves got glue on them, he an alien, or they got a magnet in the ball, or a little bit.
You ain't never caught a deep bomb with your fingertips.
Boy, he caught the
one-handed.
He caught the ball. The ball coming first off. No. Don't remove the science.
I'll go get the football.
Let's stay on the NBA playoffs, man. You about to piss me off, bro. You guys gonna because he did that against the Cowboys, and I know what it was.
Yeah, that's why you're mad. That's why you hate.
It was my parlay. So anyway, we're not even gonna do that. I'm not reliving that. I'm not reliving what wasn't a Dez Bryant catch. We're not gonna do that today. I have trauma already. We're not doing it.
That shit was a catch, and I'm still glad they called it not a catch.
I'm glad. Listen, the fact that you can admit it is fine by me because Hey, how the fuck you start the process of a catch at the 10? End your whole situation with diving for the pylon, but you never had the ball. So this nigga juggled for 10 yards. The NFL could eat a dick for
no catch.
Yeah. If y'all wanted Green Bay to
wanted
Green Bay to go to the Super Bowl, just say that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
anybody but the Cowgirls.
So who you got in the finals, dog? Who coming out the East? Who coming out the West? Knicks and
I
Sixers.
got the Knicks coming out the East,
And
I
make a
got
decision.
Was that? I got
Make a-
OKC coming out the West.
Okay, because you was talking about if this and if that, then Minnesota. So OKC, that's your prediction. We're gonna hold him to it, chat. We're gonna hold him to it. We're gonna post this up on the Classic Code Sports. You know what's going on. We're gonna hold him to it. I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks getting it done in 7. The NBA got to get this money. So we're gonna get it done in 7 in New York, in the Garden. That's gonna be, oh man, so much money. I'm talking about the door, the merch, the views, shit. Oh yeah, the NBA has to go get this bag. So we going Knicks in 7, and then we gonna go on the West Side. On the West Side, I think that they just gave the young boy MVP, and they're gonna keep giving them all the calls. And so because of that, we going OKC in 6 over Ant. Ant's time ain't in the script yet. They're gonna write him in though. They're gonna write him in. But until then, y'all make sure y'all bet with the script.
I can see that series going 7.
Nah. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't think Minnesota gonna win game 2. Then I think OKC gonna get game 4.
They got to build the story of Anthony Edwards. It sells for a better story.
Anthony Edwards a YN. They not fucking with him yet. They're gonna give him 3 more years to become a more mature person. His game is ready. They're gonna give him time to become a more mature person. Yeah, they're gonna give him time to settle down as an individual. When he start acting a little bit more polished, as you call it, that's when they're gonna go ahead and anoint him. You know, this shit all written, bro. Listen, when they put the money, when this big betting shit got in play, you knew what time it was. So bet with the script. Bet with the script. And when you see, and then I'm gonna give y'all another betting tip. Wait sometimes to see when the line change, because you can't bet with the script if the script change. So if the game haven't started yet, the game haven't started yet, and you see all the money start coming in on and shift the line dramatically, go live bet. Live bet. I'm gonna tell y'all how good it worked. I ain't gonna tell y'all how much money I won or nothing, but I'm gonna just tell y'all what happened. Rolly versus Ryan Garcia. Recent example that I can give y'all on why I'm giving y'all sound advice. I bet I had a parlay in that would have paid me some significant bread if Ryan would have won by knockout early, right? I bet the same amount that I put on that lay live in the third or the second or third. No, Rolly knocked Ryan down in the second. At the end of that round, I think DraftKings had it like minus 2,000 for Rolly to win on the cards. Mm-hmm. Put in a bet at minus 2,000 on Rolly to win on the cards, cashed out. Didn't only just put in 1, put in 2. I said, this shit look too good. I got a few more dollars. Cashed out. Cash right. Because guess what? When he knocked him down, the story changed. The script changed. Right then, right there. Listen, that's why I be telling y'all last, and that's why I do my code languages. They put the truth right in front of you. Y'all laugh when I say the Buffalo Wild Wings button. They telling you something. We have changed the way this shit finna go in real time. Let the money be contingent upon it. I
don't laugh because it's impossible to fathom. Mm-hmm. I laugh because I think they do it in other ways. I don't think they got a magnet in the damn basketball.
If you don't think these niggas could put magnets in their motherfucking basketball,
I know they can.
You was crazy, boy.
But you don't think you
Disney? They showed us, bro. Notice. You seen Air Bud?
They had magnets in that basketball.
No, what movie was that where they put the ball had some shit in the basketball had some shit in it? Not like Mike. What was it? I forgot what movie it was. It was a Disney movie. Never mind. I'll think of it. But anyway,
Flubber?
The ball had some shit in it, man. Listen, man. Anyway, man. Listen. Everything they show us is late. By the time we get hold to it, it's late. You don't think they got high power, man? Man, you see the way that shot bounced up and came straight back. Oh, they said we need this to go in. Oh, my mama.
I've hit a shot like that with no magnet in the damn ball.
Yeah, I know. That's why you could look at it and not think about the magnet, because you done it before without a magnet.
All the shots that are like crazy in the NBA that you see, like, oh, how could it? You've seen them all happen in your lifetime of playing basketball at the park and gyms. And we've seen, I've hit shots from behind the back, but we've seen people hit all these crazy trick shots, but they're not impossible. It just takes somebody with a good feel for where the rim is and playing basketball. If you played a lot of basketball, you know where the fucking rim is. It's always in the same spot. It's always there. And the backboard always gonna love you, like they taught us. So them crazy layups and shit, they look crazy, but it's skill because you practice. So shit like what you talking about with this shot ain't nothing but what we call shooter's bounce, shooter's roll.
Yeah, I know. That's what we supposed to think. I know. No, you absolutely right. You haven't said anything I disagree with. I've seen all the weird shit happen on the playground myself. But when you in betting groups, because you don't gamble, but when you in betting groups and you see that there is an abundance of people heavy on an under from a player that's 5 points short, and some miraculous shit happened to send that shit in the OT, and the motherfucker that's 5 points short ain't scored since the second quarter, and all of a sudden in overtime he gets 7 straight. What a fucking coinky dink. And that lost a group of 50,000 people they parlay at one time. Yeah, I know. Ain't no fix. Ain't no magnets. I know. It's just conveniently the way it is. I know. Yeah, I know. yeah. Listen, I got a nigga named Troy with a bridge for sale in New York City, man.
That ain't no magnet. They be playing games with these players for real, man. They taking them out the game like in ways that people who never played the game don't even know that you can take somebody out of the game, even while they're in the game.
Play calling, substitution patterns, schemes. Yeah, man. Listen, I know. That's why you got to bet with the script. He going under tonight. I don't care how hot he being. He's going under tonight. We betting with confidence. Let's get paid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, who you got for the game tonight? Let's go. Final prediction. Then we can wrap it up.
I got OKC again.
I got them too. I got them in game 2. So we sliding. Hey, here at the Correct Me If I'm Wrong podcast, mixed with the classic codes. Mr. McBride and I, we going general consensus on this one. We got OKC winning game 2. You got it as a landslide or a close one?
10-15.
I'm going Minnesota +5 on the parlay. Yeah, I'm just letting y'all know. I like for people to get money with me. We going Minnesota +5 on the parlay because they could listen. They could win or they could just lose by a little, and I'll get paid.
They're gonna pack it up early.
I don't think they're getting packed out today. I think they're gonna
pack
fight
it up early.
No, they're gonna fight. Jaden McDaniels gonna get in foul trouble. He gonna try today. You know, if you ain't fouling, you ain't trying. He gonna get in foul trouble today. He gonna try.
They're gonna be down 20 in the fourth, and they're gonna send a bench in. They're gonna get it down to 15 or 10.
Yo ass tweaking. It's like that. OKC like that, bro. It's like that.
Bro, Shea is nice, bro. that boy nice. And then he got all them weapons around him that can do like Williams is fucking cold too.
He inconsistent.
And then that's his only issue is he's inconsistent.
Tonight, I'm going under on him tonight too.
Even when he's in the inconsistent, but they still got Dort, they still got what's his name, Chet, and then Hartenstein is always gonna bring you something. He gonna do all the little dirty shit. He gonna keep what's his name in check for as much as he can. Because Julius Randle was killer.
Man, this shit finna get different tonight, bro. Let me get y'all the parlay of the day before we wrap this shit up, bro. I think we agree on the game. We don't agree on how it's gonna go, but I do think they're gonna fight tonight. We going under on Ant Edwards on points, right? And I think they got him up somewhere close to 30. We going under. No. We going over on Ant. We going over on Ant. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, he getting over 30. Going over 30.
I don't know if he's going over 30. It's the NBA playoffs. There's a lot of money involved. We betting with the script. I want y'all to actually get this money. Don't get greedy on me, y'all. We going over on Ant. We gonna put Ant right around 28, 29, right? Don't hit that 30 number. I want y'all to actually get the money. Don't lose the money trying to get an extra $60. Just get the money. We're gonna do Ant for 29. All right, y'all. Follow me. We're gonna go Minnesota +5. All right. So if they lose by 5 or win or lose by 5 or less, we getting paid. All right. And then the last pick on the parlay, we're gonna take DiVincenzo over 10 points. And then we're gonna win. We're gonna get this money. It's easy. We're gonna get this money. And if y'all want to be greedy, go under on Brunson for 35. He ain't getting 50 again. They're gonna have to do it as a team tonight. He tied. That's a human being, y'all. That's a human being. Oh, not Brunson. I said Brunson, didn't I? We talking about the wrong game. Not Brunson. Who else finna say? Shea going under 35. That's a human being, y'all.
Yeah, he'll probably be under 35.
I said Brunson. SGA going under 35. So that's your 4-pick parlay. I would keep it at 3. SGA is a little bit of a combustible pick. He can smoke you real quick. So
they're gonna be up by a lot, so he ain't gonna be in the game.
They not. So listen, y'all, put that parlay together. If y'all win some money, send it my Cash App in the scroll bar. Y'all know what to do. Hit me with a commission. And yeah, we just gonna do it like that. But you got anything you want to say to the people, B?
No, I'm good, brother, man. Just come holler at us on the Correct Me If I'm Wrong podcast over there at IG. Y'all can already see the tag on my name if you got it up there.
Yeah, that's man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to that channel, man, on YouTube and Instagram as well. And hey, if it's nothing else, y'all know I need y'all to stick to the codes. We got another classic.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold.